Morocco is one to watch at this World Cup. They were the first African nation to reach a World Cup semi in 2022, but what made them fascinating wasn't just the football, but the fact that so many of their key players weren't born in Morocco. And yet, when Morocco beat Spain and stood there draped in their flags in front of the entire world, nobody questioned whether this was really a Moroccan team, because modern Morocco is a football culture that exists across borders. This is a team shaped by migration, diaspora, religion, colonial history, and street football. I think when people talk about Moroccan football right now, they often start with that tactical discipline. Now they have this sort of compact defensive structure and they're intense even when they don't have the ball. If you actually watch Morocco closely, there's another layer underneath that. This is also a very expressive team, a very technically gifted team, a side full of players who are comfortable receiving the ball under pressure, dribbling in tight spaces, and improvising in transition. As a country itself, Morocco sits at a crossroads. It's African, it's Arab, it's Amazigh, it's Mediterranean, it's Islamic, it's been influenced by Europe. The post-colonial theorist Omi K. Baba has written extensively about this idea of hybridity. It's the idea that colonial histories produce identities that are never entirely one thing or another, and so all of this is true about Morocco, and the football reflects that. These days, millions of Moroccans live abroad, especially in places like France, Belgium, and the Netherlands and Spain. And over time, this produces something relatively interesting culturally, because there's a whole generation of children who are born in Europe and raised with a European education, but culturally are tied to Morocco through their language, their religion, their family structures, and memory. Many of them were eligible to play for these other countries, but they didn't. They chose Morocco, and that's because national identity is emotional, not administrative. The political theorist Benedict Anderson describes nations as imagined communities. It's sort of groups of people who are connected not necessarily by geography, but by this sort of shared identity and belonging. And Morocco's national team kind of embodies that idea. I think Moroccan football is a great example of diaspora, but also modern football and how it operates across all these borders. Such an interesting team to watch, and another one that I've got my eye on at this World Cup.